Oh, hello everybody. Look what I got. This groovy sign, Digging into Reading. Isn't it cute? My new friend Shane Stewart made this for me, and his beautiful wife Jody brought it to me. And this is a signed piece from the House of Stewart to the House of Gordon. Thank you, Shane. It is delightful, and I'm going to wear it as a brooch because that's just how I am. Let's check in with Hank and Old Drover and see what's up. On this beautiful bright day, a little breeze to keep you cool. The gate was open, but I didn't dare enter the yard. Do you understand why? Well, 'cause Sally Mae had laws against dogs in her yard, that's why. Now that cat could come and go as he pleased, loaf all day in the iris patch, mooch scraps, rub on every human leg that passed, and that was all right. But let a dog set one foot inside that gate. She had some weird ideas about dogs. That's all I can figure. She seemed to think that if we ever got inside the yard, we'll, I don't know, go nuts or something. Dig holes, sit on her flowers, trademark all the shrubberies, leave big ugly tracks in her flower beds, beat up her precious kitty. I like that. Okay, maybe there was a tiny shred of truth behind her yard laws, but only a tiny shred. For the most part, her yard laws were insulting to dogs, totally unfair. But I can't let myself get worked up over that. The point is that I didn't set foot inside the yard, even though the gate hung wide open. Little Alfred had summoned me to an important meeting. I stopped on the dog side of the gate. I went to broad swings on the tail section, waited for further orders. Alfred saw me there. Come on in. No thanks. I'd love to, but you know your ma, I better not. He picked up his box and came over to where I was standing, and my ears shot up. And I found myself, looking closely at that box and sniffing, wondering what it might contain. He gave me a grin. You want to see what's inside my box? Before I knew it, my tongue shot out, sliced across my lips, so to speak, and I beamed him a facial expression that said, oh, well, yeah, sure, why not? Let's see what's inside the box. He lifted the lid, and I saw. My ears jumped, my eyes widened, my front paws moved up and down, my tail went into a confused circular pattern of wagging that tried not to express, as I say. It was a confused pattern, and once again, my tongue was working overtime to sweep up all the water and digestive juices that were suddenly pouring into my mouth. Do you remember what was in the box? What did they get Alfred for him to raise to take to the fair? We were going to go to the fair with baby chicks. Baby chicks. He's going to raise them up to be big chickens. Baby chicks, 5 of them, sitting in the box staring up at me. I gave the boy a puzzled look. Didn't he understand that dogs, how can I say this so that it doesn't sound too harsh? Didn't he understand that we dogs live under the constant shadow of temptation? Just like all people. When a guy rises through the ranks and achieves the position of head of ranch security, he's supposed to be above and beyond the temptations that haunt your ordinary run-of-the-mutts. Haunt. I should say temptations that haunt the so forth. But the truth of the matter is, let's try a different approach. We have chickens on the ranch, right? They're adult birds, hens who lay eggs. Sally Mae shuts them up at night, but during the day they have free run of the place. In other words, I see chicks every day. You think that after a while a dog would lose his, this is very hard, you'll have to bear with me, you see. I sure wouldn't want the kids to get the wrong idea. I know they kind of admire me. They look up to me, you know. They think of me as a hero. They'd probably be disappointed if they knew. That is, if they even thought We're tiptoeing around this business, aren't we? Okay, it's time to take off the gloves, drop all the namby-pamby stuff and go straight to the bottom line. Hold on to something steady. This might come as a shock. Hang on to your chair, kids. Here, listen to this. Temptation. There are times when the dog doesn't know how to act. He gets thoughts in his mind that cause his bod to react. Under certain conditions, they could have an impact. It's temptation. It's temptation. A guard dog is a good dog down to his boots, but bad thoughts are a major cause of disputes. Poison ivy has its poison way down to the roots. It's temptation. It's temptation. There's something about a chicken that can start a stampede. In the mind of a dog, it's like planting a seed, and it grows into something like a noxious weed. It's temptation. Temptation. Temptation is a feeling that a dog must contain. It takes constant supervision with a vigilant brain. When it's out of control, it drives a feller insane. Temptation. Slurp, slurp. Temptation. Slurp, slurp. There, now it's out in the open. The awful truth is, I have a terrible weakness for chicken. Oh, it's gonna get worse, isn't it, for old Hank the cow dog? Gosh, I love you. It's good to see you out in the sunshine. Did you all make your beds this morning? You know, if you're gonna make any changes in your life, you start by making your bed. That'll be the beginning. Be a solid citizen. Get the litter picked up out in front of your house and down the street or the road. Oh, I love you dearly. I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.